Well, greetings, Four Color fans, and welcome to another Metarog support video. And today I am very excited and very honored to be able to do a support video for my friend NammaN, a comic bookworm. And he is having a 200 sub, even though he's about 277 as I'm taping this, or 278. He's having a 200 sub and Bicentennial Celebration. So I'm going to leave a link to his announcement video down below, because this is a content creator that you'll definitely want to subscribe and watch videos. He's very positive, entertaining. He's always laughing at himself. He's just a really feel-good channel all the way around. And I'm very blessed to call him friend. So, that being out of the way, what does he want us to do to actually enter into this giveaway? Well, first of all is make a video. Well, voila, that's why I'm here, right? To make a support video. And in that video, he wants us to do certain things, right? And including in that video, although I didn't really put it on there, is he wants us to show flags of, you know, whatever country it is that we're from or that we live in, or we just want to highlight. I just saw a really good video from Samurai Ken, Love Rules, I believe is his channel name now, where he actually did up various countries. But I'm going to focus on the United States of America. That is the country that I live in, that I was born in. My parents were actually born in Cuba, and they fled in 1961. After their properties were being taken away by the regime there, and they were able to come over to the United States, and they were, they were welcomed with open arms. They were hardworking. They tried to do everything they could to be successful and live the American dream. And to a great degree, they absolutely did that. So I'm very grateful to this country. Obviously, there's differing opinions now about how great it is, but I'm not going to get into that. It is something for me that it is just it's something that I think we should all strive to get better. Okay, and not rest on our laurels. Certainly, we are not perfect. None of us are. No country is, no person, no organization, nothing is. But we always strive to make things better and to make them as best we can for ourselves and others. Okay. So anyway, off my soapbox, I'm going to start showing some things here, and then I'll come back to the little placard with stuff, right? He is also collecting these Bicentennial Banners comics for DC, which were all cover dated July 1976. Shannon, solid 4-string bottom end, has a complete set of these. And he actually traded me a few of these that I'm showing you. I am also going for the set. I'm about 10 away. This is not all of them, because a lot of them are mixed in with my collection, like my set of Freedom Fighters, Legion, etc., etc. But I'm just showing you some. I think NammaN did show a few of these, but the reason for that banner there is that if you cut out, I think, 25 of them and you send them in with $4 postage, you would get a Superman belt buckle. And boy, I was after that belt buckle hard, but I never got to 25, unfortunately. They all came out at the same month, and every week, a different set came out for a month. And I had my Marvels to pick up, my Charltons, and I just couldn't, swing all those. So I never got the belt buckle. But I do want to complete that set. So also, since it's a Bicentennial Celebration, I thought I'd show some 200 issues, right? 200 numbered issues. So I pulled out a few here. Now I'm actually working on my comic room, and it's almost ready. I'd say it's a couple weeks away. So I'll be having a big room tour in the whole bit, probably somewhere June 20 something. All right. So stay tuned for that. This is Thor 200. And, you know, they love to have special events, but this one wasn't all that's Ragnarok, I guess. Special 200th issue. Here we have Spiderman, Amazing Spider-Man 200, where he takes on the burglar that killed Uncle Ben. A really good story there. And then we have Iron Man 200 here, where he takes on the Iron Mongor, which is Obadiah Stane. And that was a big plot in the Iron Man movie as well. And here we have Hulk 200. Oh, it's the 30-cent variant. I got the 30-cent variant. And that is Bruce. They're trying to save Glenn Talbot until he reduces and goes into his brain. Anyway. And then here is a very special flag issue here, a recreation of the planting of the American flag in Iwo Jima, which was an important South Pacific island for us to overtake at that point, and it probably shortened the war in the Pacific quite a bit. So thank you, Jambo, for sending me that one. I absolutely love that issue. Also, NammaN did state that he actually mentioned this in his video, the Captain America's Bicentennial Banners, and this was also out in the summer of 1976. Really, all Kirby, all new, really great issue here, especially with their old tired eyes, those big panels. They really make a difference. Over here to the left is Cthulhu versus Uncle Sam. That is actually a comic that was done by my friend Scott Harris King as a Kickstarter, and it is really good. And over here we have Superman holding the American flag, just like in the Superman movie, right? So let me get a little closer here now that we've got the comics out of the way, and continue with the support video. So actually, let me make it a little bit bigger. There you go. There you go. Okay, that's good. So besides that, he wants us to include the hashtag Grow Together and CB Worm 200 in if you put the first thing in the description, you put the hashtags, it'll come out in the title. Oh, by the way, here's a little button. United, we stand for a drug-free land. It's another flag right there for you, NammaN. There, I'll put it there. And then he wants us to subscribe and link to a comic Bookworm. I don't know. He didn't put that into his description, but I think later on he did say that to make sure that you link. I'm not sure if it was his channel or his announcement video. I'm going to link his announcement video. You can sub him from there. Okay, but definitely do subscribe to him if you're going to enter his contest, guys. Really? Right. Okay. So that's the least we can do, right? Then there are going to be 2 winners for the entries here, for the entries on YouTube, and plus there'll be some chat giveaways. And he talked to a bunch of artists because last month was Asian and Pacific Islanders, I believe, month. So he talked to a bunch of great artists, and he got stuff for him. Him and Otaku got stuff from them, and they're going to give some of that away. Plus, who knows what else he's giving away. And this is open worldwide, so no matter where you're at, you can enter, okay? And then finally, he wants us to shout out 3 channels. Let's get to that because I want to make this hopefully less than 10 minutes. I'm going to shout out some of my fellow 4-color fossils every Wednesday at 8 on Graphic Man's channel. Just a bunch of us more experienced or more vintage collectors showing our comics just like that. There's no real big agenda or anything like that. So I really loved being on there because, you know, you can't go wrong showing whatever it is you show. And generally have a really involved chat and so forth. But I want to shout out my buddy Steve, Charlton 66. What a fabulous YouTuber. I've been watching him even before I was making YouTube channels. And he has a collection which I adore because he loves the obscure. He loves the Charltons. He has a real passion for the comics, not for speculation, but just for the love of the comic itself. And I just love watching this gentleman, especially when he starts showing off the stuff. You can tell the excitement that he has. And then, of course, Graphic Man himself, Micah, who again has a lot of knowledge regarding comics, and he's also a great draftsman. I've been told he's made like these posters and things. I've been told. I'm joking there, Micah. So I really enjoy, and he's just a real welcoming gentleman that I feel so comfortable with all the time. I'm over 10 minutes, but anyway, he makes everybody feel welcome, and really has a great show on Wednesday at 4 Color Fossils. Thank you so much for inviting me on there. And then finally, Spinner Rack Studios, Dave. He's also one of the 4 Color Fossils. And what a great collection. I mean, just dynamite Silver Age stuff, keys and obscurities and rarities. And he also has those lovely spinner racks, a bunch of different ones, which I am just so envious of, because I want one of those so bad, and I'm working on getting one. But we'll see when if and when that happens. So definitely do subscribe to all these gentlemen. You will not be sorry. I will leave the links to everybody below. And please go and support NammaN and the Grow Together initiative, which Gary, Be a Casual Guy, started. I'll be making another support video for that sometime down the line. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. Everybody, be kind to each other, be blessed, and be back. Bye.